Hi, I'm Nick the Awkward Yeti, and this is Patreon Creator Chronicles. And today I'm going to show you one of my favorite projects that I've ever worked on. I'm sure many of you have heard of it, or hopefully have played it, but it's my game OrganATTACK. It's the first card game I made. Did a Kickstarter for it in 2016. It did quite well. I was really proud of this whole project. I was wanting to make a game for a while, and I was thinking on it. I knew I wanted to do something with organs, and I kind of knew that I wanted it to be a little bit dark, like removing the organs somehow. And I couldn't figure out what to do. One day I went for a run, a few miles, and during this run, I just really thought about it, and I mapped out the whole game in my head. And I came home and I wrote everything down really quickly, and then I worked on developing it for months after that. I did a lot of research. I had a lot of existing comics, like of course, the gallbladder. So I used a lot of existing arts. I would actually pull some of the art for the cards directly from my comics. So that was kind of cool. But then anything that I hadn't already made a comic about, I had to go research, and I have been told that it's accurate. One of my favorite things is the packaging, spared no expense, right? This is meant to look like an old medical journal. And we've got this nice magnetic lid. And you'll know, if you've seen one that has a flat spine, that's actually a counterfeit copy of OrganATTACK. It's not real, it's made by a company in China, and it is sold worldwide, and many of you may own that copy as well, and that's fine. But just so you know, it's a fake, and I didn't get any of the money from that. But I am really happy just when people are playing the game. So, you know, silver lining, I guess. And then inside, I did this little illustration there. So the game, if you're not familiar, it comes with an organ deck and an attack deck. And if you get the base copy, it comes with an expansion pack. You should always play with the expansion pack. It's just better with it. We also have a Teams expansion pack, which I think is really fun if you're playing with 4 or 6 players. I mean, you could do like 2 on 3, I suppose, but it changes the dynamic just a little bit. The object of the game is to remove your opponent's organs before they remove yours. So here you've got appendix, and appendix happens to be a little bit easier to remove. So some of them vary just a little bit, but it's luck of the draw. You deal out the cards, everybody gets different organs. Let's see, you've got lungs, bowels, like everything's here. And then they have these corresponding afflictions, which were really fun. That's where a lot of the research came in, because I had to make sure it was accurate. I know a lot of you are in medicine, so I tried to, I mean, obviously I take liberties. Like here's one, metastasis. This one, you spread your attack to another organ. So you kind of get that. Necrosis, organ death, so it gets a little bit dark. But I had so much fun with this one. Oh, outbreak, that's good for right now. Tonsil stones. So if you haven't played it, I hope that you will. I spent so much time making this game. I did all the art, all the research, all the design. I designed the box. I tested it myself. So I would actually I would deal out 4 players, and then I would sit in one spot, and I'd play, and I'd move around spot to spot. And the more that I played, I would start giving each person a playing style too. So I would say, okay, well, this person is vengeful. They're going to attack back once they've been attacked, which is a common thing that people do. It's like, oh, you've been attacking me, now I'm going after you. It's a very personal game. So when I was testing, I thought about all of that. And then when I was about 80% done, I did a beta test party, which was really fun. Had friends and family and just a few friends of friends, and they gave me feedback on the game, and it was super helpful. Like I went from, I think it went 80 to 100% after that. I got some really helpful feedback, like the instant play cards. That was something that came out of beta testing that I had not done. And I think the blocking function with like immunity boost, see if I can find one of those. So that's an instant play card, so you can block basically anything. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite projects that I've ever worked on. It's something I'm very proud of, and If you haven't played it, I hope you'll get yourself a copy. I think we're out at the Awkward store, so don't buy a counterfeit one, just wait a little bit. We should have more soon. Or, you know, borrow a friend's copy. We run out of these a lot. You know, it's hard to stock them, and I don't really have distributors. I haven't licensed out the game yet. Probably should, so that they're actually available. But anyway, that's the project I love, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about it, or at least enjoyed staring at my guitars. All right.